So we're going to review the comprehension questions for A Sound of Thunder. You were supposed to answer the following questions in complete sentences. Number one, what reason does Eccles take the safari trip? Afid Hossam, why did Eccles go on the safari trip?
Because Eccles want to go back in time to shoot a dinosaur.
He wanted to go back in the past to kill a what?
A dinosaur.
Yes, a dinosaur, okay? In what year is the setting of the story, Bamika? Rataj, do you know?
Yes, yes.
What year was the setting?
2055?
Okay. Why didn't the man behind the desk want Dutcher to be president? Afaruta.
Because if Deutsche became the president, they would have the worst kind of dictatorship. Also, people would want to go live in 1942.
Exactly. He didn't want Dutcher to be president because Dutcher would be a dictator and he would control all of the people. Okay, they would go back in time.
And that Dutcher is an anti-everything man.
Speak louder. Who said that?
Adam?
Me.
Adham, speak up. We can't hear you.
And that Dutcher will be an anti-everything man.
I can't understand it. Number four, what did Time Safari guarantee to each of his customers?
Dinosaurs.
Sama, do you know?
Salma or Sama?
Yes.
Do you know what Time Safari guaranteed?
Nothing except the dinosaurs.
Right. They guaranteed absolutely nothing except the dinosaur. Okay?
Right.
How would you characterize the business practices of Time Safari? Hannah Yesser, what kind of business practices do you think, what do you think about the business practices that Time Safari had to pay?
Miss, aren't you number 5?
Yes, why does Time Safari have to pay big graft to the government to stay in business? I'm sorry, it's number 5.
Oh no, it's okay. Time Safari has to pay the big graft to the because the government doesn't the government doesn't like them because I know it. But I know
Can I say?
Wait, Hannah.
Islam, can I answer?
Rebecca, go ahead.
Such businesses should be illegal because they can affect the future by causing any trouble in the past.
That's
So,
exactly. The government did not want them there.
Yes.
Because they
so
could
the
cause.
So the government should not allow them, but they're allowing them because they're getting paid for allowing
Right,
them.
exactly. The government doesn't really want them there because they could cause big problems. However, Time Safari pays them lots of money and the government allows them to stay in business.
It's a money-making business.
I'm sorry?
It's a money-making business.
Yes, exactly. All right, how would you characterize the business practices of Time Safari? What do you think about them as a business and how they operate? Laura, can you answer?
That's number 6, right?
Yes.
I don't understand, but I'm gonna say it.
Okay, who understands this question?
Miss,
I
can I
can
answer?
answer. I understand it.
Raise your
Okay.
hand, please. Muhammad Yasser.
In my opinion, they don't they care only about the money. They don't care about anyone. And if anyone shoot, if they, in my opinion, they care only about the money.
Oh,
If anyone shoot the dinosaur and did if anyone didn't obey the safari leader, the safari leader, he will pay 10,000 money, $10,000, and he will be punished by the government.
yes, so they didn't really care about the animals or even
Yeah.
going back in the past. Their
Yeah.
only concern was if someone made a mistake, they would have to pay a very high price and possibly have their license revoked. That's why their concern was so big about this, okay? Not because they were concerned about the future, the past, the animals, or anything else. All right, next one. Number 7, in lines 154 through 161, Lesperance explains how carefully the company prepares for its safaris. In what way is this information an example of foreshadowing?
May I answer?
Sure, go ahead.
L'experience is saying that he went before to the past, so he can he can make the red paint on the dinosaur and check his existence, so it can be naturally.
Right. By him explaining how carefully the company prepares for the safaris should tell us as a reader, something's going to happen. Because he packs
They
a little
might do a mistake ahead in the story.
Right. All right, number 8, according to Travis, when is straying from the past allowed?
I know.
Okay, go ahead.
Never.
Right, it's never
It's
allowed.
never allowed.
Yeah.
It's never allowed. Who answered that question?
Ahmed Magdi.
Okay. Yes.
So does that mean that all the sessions that we have attended?
That means right now you better go to chat and type your name in. And after today, please don't forget, people. Okay? Go to chat and type your name in. All right, let's go to number 9, Lesperance correlated the arrival of a time machine to meet the monster not more than how many minutes before he would have died anyway?
They know the answers.
1 second. Farah Malab, can you answer?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yes, 2 minutes. Thank you, Farah. Number 10, how many years did the hunters travel back in time? Ritaj, can you answer?
Yes, Miss, 66 million years.
Yes, it's in the answer is actually in number 11. 60,002,055 years.
I'm sorry.
If you answer though over 60 million years, I will accept that. Okay. Number 11. Did someone have a question? Okay. When the safari arrives in the past, Travis says, that is the jungle of 60,002,055 years before President Keith. Why does Bradbury make another reference to President Keith here? Raise your hands if you can answer. Raise your hands if you can answer so I will know who is answering. Yusuf Afila? Can you hear me, Yusuf? Yusuf, can you hear me, Yusuf Afila? Bamika?
Yes, Miss Lynn.
Can you answer?
Yes, sure. Something might happen ahead in the story related to the president. So that's why they keep mentioning the president again.
Exactly. You're exactly right. Excellent. Thank you, Bamika.
Welcome.
All right.
Can you say it
Now,
again?
Selma, can you answer number 12?
Miss Lynn?
Yes, Miss.
Then,
Yes.
Miss, can you answer?
I'm sorry, my mic was have a problem.
Okay.
Should I answer?
Who did I call on to answer this question? Anyone?
Me, Salma.
Okay, yes. Go ahead.
It separates the hunters 6 inches away from the ground because if they step out of the path, they may kill any animal or insect or cause any harm that may affect the future.
Exactly. Good job. What is the path through the jungle mainly intended to do is to keep them off of the ground, okay? Because if they step on the ground, they could, not only a butterfly, they could have stepped on a tiny little ant and it would have changed the entire future, okay? So you had to be extremely careful. Number 13.
I'm sorry, can you repeat number 11 because I couldn't hear you?
When the safari arrives in the past, Travis says, that is the jungle of 60,002,055 years before President Keith. Why does Bradbury make another reference to President Keith here? Bamika, tell her, what was your answer?
Yes, my answer was something might happen ahead in the story related to the president. That's why they keep mentioning the president again.
Right.
Foreshadowing.
President
Okay,
Keith.
thank you.
Okay. Number 13. What event is foreshadowed by Travis's statement that a little era here would multiply in 60 million years, all out of proportion?
Miss, can I answer because I didn't answer before?
Yes, go ahead.
The event that when they go back, everything will be changed.
Okay, so what event is foreshadowed when Travis says a little era here would multiply in 60 million years, all out of proportion? Which event is Travis talking about?
The butterfly effect?
Exactly. That's what he's talking about, the butterfly. He's telling him if you step on something like this, it makes everything all out of proportion. A little tiny error like that, okay? Number 14, give 2 traits that describe Eccles. Now I want you to think what kind of person he is, what kind of personality he has. And then give us 2 traits. Hannah Hanny, can you answer?
Yes.
Okay.
He is
What are 2 words that you would use?
foolish and impatient.
Tell Cloud, Hannah.
What?
Speak louder, we can't hear you.
Foolish and impatient.
Foolish and impatient. Who has something different?
Me.
I do.
Me.
I do.
Who's me?
Jana.
Okay, give us yours.
Who?
Abdurrahman Khalid, what'd you have?
Me?
Abdurrahman Khalid,
Yes, miss.
what was your answer for that? The two traits. What two words describe
He's.
Eccles?
I can't hear what, miss?
What two words describes Eccles?
I don't know this one.
Okay, that's okay.
Good answer. I have an answer.
Krish?
Yes, I wrote a lot of words.
Krish, can you answer?
Yes, miss. He's
Go
a
ahead.
spoiled rich kid. I'm rich person. He's a spoiled rich person.
Spoiled rich person. Okay. So
And
let's say,
go
ahead.
he spends his money without any care, and he just spends it. He doesn't think about that money, and he thinks that money can buy him everything.
Right. He's okay.
Miss,
First,
I wrote a lot.
one word to use for him is arrogant. Do you know what arrogant means?
Yes.
Yes.
He thinks he's above everyone else and he can just go about and do everything or anything that he wants. He thought there was no problem to go back in the past because he could afford to kill dinosaurs. Okay? So arrogant,
I also have another one.
rich, what's another one?
Selfish.
Selfish, very good. Selfish is another good one. Anything else?
Coward.
A coward?
And reckless.
Who said something?
Hasty.
If you had to choose two words, what would the two be that you would choose?
Arrogant and spoiled.
Yes, me too. Arrogant and spoiled.
Spoiled.
Okay. What connection, we said this yesterday, I believe, what connection did the giant tree have in the story? What did I tell you? What did I tell you was going to happen with the tree?
I know, Miss, I know. The dinosaur.
No.
Yes, it would have fallen on the dinosaur and killed it, no matter what, because that was the plan, how things are supposed to work out. Number 16, what caused Eccles to stray off the path? What causes Eccles to get off the path?
I know.
Okay, go ahead.
I know.
That he was scared of the huge dinosaur.
Yes, when he saw that dinosaur, he panicked, exactly, and he stepped off the path. All right, number 17, what does Eccles do in the past that has far-reaching consequences? This is easy, easy. What is it?
I know it.
I know.
What is it?
Can I answer? Can I answer?
Yes, I'm waiting.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay.
He steps off the path. He steps off the path, picking
exactly
some dirt in his shoes and accidentally killing a butterfly without his knowledge.
Yes, he steps off the path, and without his knowledge, he steps on a butterfly. Who is this? Is this Mihad?
No, it's Adam.
Adam. Sorry, Adam. I don't think Mihad's here today.
No problem.
Okay.
No.
Thank you, Adam. All right. What does Travis make Eccles do in order to go back with them? We answered this also.
I know.
Yes,
What did he do?
I know.
Okay.
I know.
You all should know. We already said the answer.
Yes.
Yes.
Someone repeat it.
Me.
Go ahead.
Can I repeat it?
Can I say?
And me.
The first boy.
Adham.
Adam.
Okay. He makes him stick his arms up to his elbows in the T-Rex's mouth to retrieve the bullets because they don't belong to the past.
You're exactly right. He made him stick his arm up to his elbow to retrieve the bullets because they could not leave the bullets there in the jungle in the past. They don't belong there. And they could also cause big problems, just like the butterfly, stepping on the butterfly. All right, the next question. The sound of thunder is heard twice in the story. What things create the sound of thunder?
Yes, I know.
I know.
Abdullah, can you answer? What two things made the sound of thunder in the story?
1 second. This question 20?
Yeah, number 20.
The T-Rex and Travis's gun.
Yes, exactly. The T-Rex, when it first come roaring through the jungle, and Travis's gun at the end of the story. Those were both things that created the sound of thunder. If Echols, yes.
Number 19, we didn't answer it.
What does Lesperus, Travis's assistant, seem to think of Travis's treatment of Eccles?
Can I answer?
Let's see. Yusuf Hafila. Number 19.
He thinks that he's so tough.
He thinks that he's what? I'm sorry, Yusuf.
He thinks it is too tough.
Yes, you're exactly right. Thank you, Yusuf. Lesbos felt like that Travis was being way too hard on Eccles. Okay? Number 21. If Eccles had not stepped off the path, how might the story's ending be different? Support your answers with details from the story.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Can I answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I answer?
You won't kill the butterfly. He won't kill the butterfly, which won't lead to the future changing. And Keith would still be president, and Safari would have been a success. And also, Travis wouldn't have to kill Eccles.
That's exactly right. Excellent answer. Thank you very much. Number 22, what does Travis do? Why does Travis do what he does at the end of the story?
I know.
I know.
The first I know.
Because he was so mad at Echoes because he stepped off the path and killed the butterfly and changed the future.
Okay, so the bottom line is, though, he really went ahead and killed him because he knew they were all going to die anyway.
Yeah.
Everyone understand?
Yes.
Yes. Can I add a part to this answer?
Yeah, sure.
He also threatened him that if anything changed in the future because of him stepping off the path, he will kill him while traveling back in time.
Yes, you'd already told him that. All right, we're going to skip the theme because the theme is what you personally learned. Define the butterfly effect. I have your papers. I know that you did the butterfly effect. Is there anyone that still does not understand the butterfly effect?
No.
Okay. Part C, literary terms. Please don't forget the plot stages and the conflict, foreshadowing, suspense, and sequence. Okay.
Okay.
You have number 25, put the following events in the proper sequence.
Yes.
Me.
Okay.
Yes, I do have.
All right. Selma, what did you get? Number 25.
The first one is Les Prince travels back in time to mark the dinosaur for hunt.
Okay.
The second one, Eccles steps of the past.
Okay.
The third one, the T-Rex is killed.
Okay.
The fourth one, Travis orders Eccles to retrieve the bullets from the dinosaur.
Okay.
The fifth one, Eccles finds the butterfly dead on the bottom of his shoe.
Very good. I was way too easy on that question, wasn't I?
Miss, can you see them again?
Huh?
Miss, can you see them again?
Number one, Lesperus travels back in time. Two, Echols steps off the path. 3, the T-Rex is killed. And then 4, Travis orders Eccles to retrieve the bullets. And then lastly, Eccles finds the butterfly on the bottom of his shoe.
Okay, thank you, Miss Lynn.
You're welcome. Any questions on the sheet?
No, thank you.
No.
Thank you.
All right. Any questions about the grammar, the story?
No.
Next week, we will start a new story, new grammar, but I want to make sure that everyone understood this week. I'm
Miss,
sorry?
I have a question. When is chapter 1 grammar due?
What does chapter 1 what do? Say your question again.
What is the due date of chapter 1 grammar?
Oh, okay. Everything's due Saturday except if you need another extra day or two for the grammar, it's okay. But no later than Monday.
Okay. Thank
But
you.
for all of your reading, the literature, everything has to be turned in on Saturday. And don't forget to send it to the Gmail account, okay?
Okay.
Miss Lynn,